Hello, Leo. Welcome back to my channel, Tarot with Tracy. Whoops. So today, I've said through every reading I've done today, I'm going to someday do a reading without dropping a single card. All right. So, Leo, this is your reading for the week of September 20th to the 26th. We'll start off with an oracle card, then we'll pull some tarot, and then we'll get you some advice from the universe. So let's see what we have here. This is for Leo for the week of September 20th to the 26th. We have Skunk Spirit, Know Your Worth. Oh, I like that. That is very nice. So let's see what we have here. All right, Leo. If you're one of my subscribers, thank you so much. Excuse me. I appreciate you more than you know. I just, the positive feedback, the constructive criticism, the comments, all of it is just so overwhelming to me. And I just want you to know how much I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed, would you please consider doing so? It helps get the message across to those who wouldn't normally find them, and helps me grow my channel. So if you could do that, I would greatly appreciate it. All right, Leo, let's get into your reading here. We have the Two of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Six of Pentacles, Judgment, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Chariot. All right. So for some of you, excuse me. So for some of you, you're really struggling with a decision. And I feel like you're really fighting with yourself. And it's kind of shaking your foundation. It's like you are trying so hard to get your footing, a stable footing. And this indecision is really causing you to get in your own way. So let's get into this and see what we can find out. Your center card is very interesting here. You have the Hanged Man, which is about changing your perspective. And a lot of times I see this as a brick wall. The only way I can explain it. It's like this brick wall, and you're so close to it, and you're doing everything you can to get right through it and bust through it and muscle your way through it. When all you have to do is change your perspective, maybe step back away from the wall and realize that there's a door way over there. And you don't have to break through the wall. You just need to walk through the door. So let's see what we have here. Two of Swords, we have the King of Wands. The Five of Wands, we have the Seven of Wands. And with the Seven of Wands, we have the Chariot. So I feel like if you can kind of take this blindfold off about this indecision you have and really put yourself into a place of calm, then you'll be able to get that secure footing and be able to move forward. And I don't see it happening until you can find that secure, grounded space for yourself. But I think once that happens, you know, you have the Chariot. So things are going to start moving along very quickly for you in a direction in which the direction you want. I just realized you have the Chariot twice here. You have it here and here. So let's, and then you have the Seven of Wands twice as well. Interesting. Let's keep going here. So you have the Knight of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles, the Hanged Man with the Page of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. So I feel like a lot of you are really running headlong into something, almost recklessly. And again, this is not everybody's story, so please don't try to make it fit if it's not your story. But you could be moving very recklessly towards something. It could be towards that brick wall I just talked about, where if you could just take that step back and do a little self-reflection and realizing that that you know your worth, you know what you bring to the table, and you know that you deserve better than what you're currently getting. Okay? You have dreams of the future, and you don't even think they're attainable. Because you're looking at it from the wrong lens, where if you change your perspective a little bit, step back from that wall, you're going to realize that it's very attainable. It's not just a pipe dream. And I think you're tired. I think you're really, really tired. You're trying so hard to balance everything and make sure everything is equal that you're cutting yourself out of the equation. And it's causing you a lot of overthinking and a lot of distress. All right, let's keep going. So with Judgment, we have the Six of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Cups, and the Chariot, we have the Ten of Cups. So Judgment and the Six of Cups is interesting. So Judgment is about, atoning for your sins. We all have sins. We've all, done things that we regret or wish we could take back. But I feel like this is, with the Six of Cups, it's about the past. It could even be past life stuff. But I feel like whatever you're going through now, it's like you're atoning for something that happened a long, long time ago. And sometimes just knowing that makes it a little easier to swallow. And putting a little bit more of your heart energy into it, you've already planted the seeds. You know what you want. You know how to get there. And it's really about putting that heart energy, opening up that heart chakra and putting that energy into it. And I actually feel like you need to put it into yourself. And then you have the Chariot with the Ten of Cups. I feel like when you can, the Ten of Cups is about emotional fulfillment. And yes, can it be in a partnership? Absolutely. But sometimes the only person that we need to fulfill emotionally is ourselves. And when we can do that, that changes our entire perspective on the world, is to love ourselves first, really listen to how we talk to ourselves, and know that it's not selfish to put yourself first. Good Lord. It really is okay to put yourself first, because you can't give from an empty vessel. So if you're not taking care of yourself, you have nothing to give anybody else, at least nothing of substance. All right, let's keep going here. We have the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. So I feel like a lot of this indecision is about growth. And I feel like spiritual growth. I also feel emotional growth. Like it's almost like a maturity, a step towards more maturity. And I don't care how old you are. I mean, you could be 90 and still learn something that makes you more mature. Okay? And then you have the Ace of Cups. There's once you really get your footing, there's a brand new beginning in love for you. You don't have to settle for less than what you deserve. You have the Queen of Pentacles here. You know your worth, or you're discovering your worth, and you're discovering what you bring to the table. And you don't have to put up with anything that's not in your, you don't have to come down here. You're up here. You don't have to come down here to keep somebody or something in your life. You grow. Everybody grows at a different pace. If they don't grow with you, then they're not meant to be with you. And then you have the Seven of Cups. There could be a lot of confusion for you. You think you're on solid ground. You want to move forward. But then you're afraid to leave things behind that you think are for you, or you're trying to make it for you. So keep that in mind. Just, and stop overthinking. You got the Five of Swords here. Stop overthinking this stuff. It just gets in the way. And then you have the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. So, with this new perspective and this new dream, you're injecting a new passion for life, into your life. And because of that, you end up with this Nine of Pentacles, which is really independent, self-reliant energy. And we never really know our full potential until we can be until we can be self-reliant. I see so many people who are, who chain themselves to someone that is not, who they think is good for them, just so they don't have to be alone. And being alone and being lonely are two different things. And just really look at yourself and how you care for yourself and how independent you really are and how self-reliant you are. Then we have the Ace of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. So this Ace of Swords with Judgment and the Six of Cups, this is a victory for you. Okay, it's a victory. It's whatever you've been fighting for. Okay, it's going to be yours, but you have to accept the form in which it comes, and that's really difficult. We get an idea in our head that, oh, this is what I want and this is what it needs to look like. Well, not necessarily. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to look exactly the way you picture it, and that's what you need to be open to. And the King of Pentacles, you're building a new security and stability for yourself, and you're cutting through the garbage, and you're finding your voice, and that's amazing. When you find your voice, then you're showing the world that you know your worth. All right, let's get an outcome row for you, Leo. Page of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Three of Wands. So you're manifesting this, but I feel at the same time that you're manifesting it, but you're still keeping yourself chained to something that isn't healthy for you with the Devil energy. And I really think that some of you are probably manifesting the wrong thing. You're manifesting, rather than manifesting a change in your life, you're trying to manifest a change in another person. And that's not how it works. You can't make someone do what you want them to do for any reason. And I feel like that's where you're tripping up a little bit. And then it's like you're manifesting the wrong thing, and you're sitting there waiting for it all to show up. And you cannot manifest someone else to be who you want them to be. How's that? Three of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So I really feel like when you can get to that point where you're ready to reach out for help from others, that's when this brand new beginning in love comes in with the Ace of Cups. And this partnership, this Two of Cups, this is a fated union. This is something that you've been waiting for a very long time. And this is what comes in for you. It's because you've reached out, to better yourself and to become the best version of yourself you can be. Seven of Pentacles, you worked really hard at it. And then you have the Ten of Cups with the Two of Cups. Because you've released this stuff, you get emotional fulfillment, which is huge. I don't think people really put enough stock into emotional fulfillment. They never really think much about it. And then you have Judgment. You've earned this, okay? You've got a lot of hard work to do here, but you earn it. I just realized you have the Ten of Cups twice, and you have two aces here as well. So that's very, very positive. So keep that in mind. This is not a doom and gloom reading. It's just, where do you want to go? All right, from the universe, we have Cat. Speak your truth. Have strength, faith, and conviction in your voice. It has never been more needed. What do we say about finding your voice and speaking your truth? All right, and then we have one more here for Leo. Here and now. It's like time for you to get moving. It's time for you to live in the moment, see the moments for what they are, and not be living in the future, not thinking about how you're going to change your life in the future or obsessing about what's happened in the past. Live in this moment now. That's what's going to give you the most clarity. Leo, I hope this helped. Please subscribe, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you, and I will see you guys in the next one. You take care.